Hey, coach, so you wake up at 4 o'clock every day. Do you work like graveyard? You have like graveyard hours? Because 4 p.m., that's a long time to be sleeping, coach. I mean, I'm just saying. Oh, you meant 4 in the morning. Okay, so you wake up at 4 a.m. every morning? Good morning, everybody. It's Monday. What's going on with everybody? I'm Snoop Simmons. Welcome to Fobbs Playbook. Look, I wake up at 4 o'clock every morning, and I'm going to tell you guys the reason why you should start doing it too. It's very beneficial, and it's really not that bad once you get out of your mind that it's 4 o'clock in the morning. That's really the hardest part, just realizing that it's, golly, it is 4 a.m. Let me give you guys my top 5 reasons for waking up at 4 o'clock. Number 5, I am the first one out of bed every morning. If you're like me, whether you're a man or a woman, being the first one up is very important because that way I get to check on my son while he sleeps. I get to make sure my wife is still asleep and everything's good in the house. Nobody's broken in, nothing's missing. I get to wake up, inspect my house, check my house, and make sure everything is okay for my family. Also, that's the first task I complete for the day. So I can check that off, and that just lets me know there's going to be a day of completion. Anything that I start, I'll be able to finish it because I woke up at 4 o'clock. That's the first thing I did, so that assures me that today is going to be the day of completion. Number 4, it forces you to eat breakfast. Now, if you're anything like me or the way I used to be, I never ate breakfast. I mean, I just literally, whenever I first wake up, I cannot eat. And I know some people that as soon as they get up, boom, they ready to eat. I've never been like that. So with me waking up at 4 o'clock, by at least 7:30, I'm ready to eat. So then that way I can actually eat breakfast, and I can start my day off as far as my work day. I get to start that off with breakfast, and that also, gives me the boost I need to finish out the rest of my day. Number 3, it allows you a time of peace without any distractions or any noise. For those of you out there that has small children, you know how distracting that could be with the babies running around and crying. And as soon as they see you, they won't leave you alone. They won't let you go. They won't let you do anything. You should probably start waking up at 4 o'clock. For me, it's the best thing that I could have ever done, just for reason number 3. It gives me that time to just kind of meditate and plan my day out. I get to read my book. I get to read my Bible. Per Coach Fobbs, get to do a little Bible study. And it really gives me time to myself, as far as just no loud noise. Even though I like loud noise because I do music, but it just gives me a chance to really focus and hone in on what I need to do as far as moving forward with my career and my future. Just that peace of mind gives me the chance to do that, and actually gives me a chance to think about that and write it down and plan and write my plays for my playbook. Number 2, it sets some time aside so that you can be productive. Now I know the typical day for us is we got to be to work at 8. We probably wake up at 7 o'clock. From about 7 to 7:30, we get ready. Between 7:30 and 7:50, we're trying to scramble and find things and look for stuff so that we can get out the house to make it to work. And that's only if you don't live far from where you work. By the time you get home, you got dishes done piled up. You got clothes that you need to fold, clothes you need to wash. When you get home, you ain't gonna want to do none of that. You're gonna want to eat and go to sleep. But the thing is, if you wake up at 4 o'clock, you got a nice window between 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. to do whatever you need to do. And my top and final reason for waking up at 4 o'clock and why you should start waking up at 4 o'clock, no more excuses. All right, let me put it like that. So you already woke up at 4 o'clock, so that's your first task completed for the day. Check. You got peace of mind. You don't have any distractions, no noise, none of that. Nothing that can make you even come up with an excuse. Check. You've been very productive. You done washed the dishes. You done folded the clothes. You done got your stuff ready for work. You probably done ate already. If you like to eat as soon as you get up. Check. So why are you still making excuses? You making excuses and you've done all that already. But you still making excuses for why you don't want to chase your dreams, why you don't want to get up and go, why you don't have any fight in you, why you don't have any drive. It's my number 1 reason for waking up at 4 o'clock. It's eliminating even the possibility of wanting to make excuses. Why? Because you've done all this stuff already. It may not seem like a lot. Waking up at 4 o'clock, that definitely is going to change your mind. I'm telling you, it's really not that bad, and it's really not that hard to do. The only thing about waking up at 4 o'clock is waking up at 4 o'clock, if that makes any sense. And this has been a play from the Fobbs Playbook. I'm Snoop Simmons, SnoopSimmonsSound.com. See y'all tomorrow at 4 o'clock a.m.